Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Thorm with the Game Design Lexicon. We are playing, what the hell are we playing? Earthbound for the SNES. Catching up with chat. Let's see, Tree Boy. Welcome to the community, by the way, Tree Boy. I don't know if I said it already. I hope your week is going well. Mine is going okay. I'm here, I'm streaming, and that's a lot to be said. Let's see. Inherently built on the exploitation and segregation of marginalized pop. Yeah, exactly. Stream breaks. So the stream breaks are something that I started instituting with the understanding of how views in YouTube work. Like one of the streamers that I used to watch a long time ago, or I guess not necessarily streamers, but content creators, was Game Grumps. Not that I'm like a huge Game Grumps fan or anything, but one of the things that I do admire was how they kind of generated and posted their content. They did 10-minute segments, and what they do is they just play a game. They play offline, I believe, and then they chop it up into 10-minute segments and then post it in 10-minute segments. I do something similar. I do 30-minute segments, and I do it by timer. So every 30 minutes, almost religiously, I will take a break for several reasons. Of course, I don't want to burn myself out, and I'm streaming, anywhere between 3 and 4 hours, which is difficult enough for me. I suffer from exhaustion really chronically, unfortunately, these days. So to kind of break up the exhaustion, I take those 30-minute breaks. Plus, it helps me greatly break up the content and post it on YouTube, which I find people are more willing to watch a 30-minute block of a game than they are to watch a 2 to 4 hour block of a game, So that's why I do it, in case you're wondering. As far as Null Winter, the good music, I need to add more to it. I've been checking out, let's see, I've been kind of finding a way that I can get the Revolution Void stuff into my playlist. Unfortunately, the account that they have is on FMA, and I've yet to make an account on it. So once I make an account, I'm going to pull down their stuff and add it to my playlist. Plus, I need to kind of download some more stuff from the free library on YouTube. Only stuff that I think is worthwhile, and of course, I weed it out as it ends up being good or bad, or the case may be. Where the hell's my joystick? Oh, there we go. So, take his music since it's public domain, yeah. I definitely want to sign up for that FMA. I just haven't gotten around to it. Doing something like that takes a little bit of concentration for me, which I'm always kind of lacking. Put onto electric music. So, Tree Boy, one of my, so I do really love all music, really. With me, my main requirement is that it has a good beat. So I tend to like a lot of electronica, rock, hip-hop, trip-hop, acid jazz, basically anything with a really good rock beat behind it. I absolutely love drum and bass, techno, dubstep, and one of the reasons why I like a lot of electronic music is because it's really easy to or it's more accessible to compose for somebody who doesn't have a huge setup of musical instruments. And while I used to be a musician, and I do have a decent amount of musical instruments at my disposal, it's much easier for me if I ever wanted to create music to create electric music. Like, for example, I wrote the theme song to this channel, Shine by Collective Soul. That's an awesome song, by the way. I used to be a huge Collective Soul fan back in the grunge days. So the theme song for this channel, I composed and performed myself. There's, I think, 3 or 4 guitar parts, which I played by myself. My bass player played the bass part, and then the drums and keyboards are all synth from the program that I composed it in. So I guess I'm supposed to head down. I don't know where the hell I'm going actually. Controlled Dexys for about 3 years. That one and Fastball's the Way. And a few others that were really, really popular around that time. Oh, he still has the gum. I wonder if this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, so I composed all of the theme music for this channel, but I couldn't do it again. I don't really think I have all the equipment that I would need to do such a thing. I do still have the same guitar that I used for it, but I need a bass, or I need to simulate a bass with the guitar and use like pitch shifting. But I also used a digital effects pedal in the composition of the theme for this channel, which I don't have now. I'd have to do it all via my computer, which I'd have to learn how to do it. So, which I'm sure I can do all the digital effects on it, but it's more taxing on your PC if you don't have a dedicated controller to do it. I kind of miss that digital effects pedal I used to have. Though I do have everything that I need to do vocals, a fairly assorted microphone collection, as well as a adequate acoustic guitar that I could mic up and do stuff in. Once I get the concentration for it, I'll probably start doing it again. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So now we're on this part of the island. I don't know if I was supposed to go here, but there didn't really seem to be anything else to do over there. And I do remember that there was a song over here that I didn't get. So maybe I am on the right path. We'll see. What the fuck is that? Bash spy on Woolly Shambler. Okay. I don't know. I try and, when you grow up. I don't know, dude. I don't know if you necessarily want to be like me. I'm not the most, like, stable person when it comes to mental health, so... shit, I forgot to look at this guy when I spied on him. I guess I'll spy on him again. Oh, he's not vulnerable to anything, but he doesn't have a lot of, he doesn't have a lot of defense or offense. Trees grow slowly. Yeah, I've definitely had a weird life when it comes to, like, my hobbies. I mean, I've been in the IT and tech industry my whole life. I do have a degree in computer science, even though I literally have no use for it. And I did play in a working band for about 10-15 years, maybe. As well as I dabble in all sorts of, like, I really love arts and aesthetics, so I dabble in a lot of content creation. Music, audio, graphics. So there's a pencil right there. I don't have my pencil eraser, though, which is bad. So maybe I just need to teleport and, so I do need my pencil eraser, so I should probably just teleport back to winter and do that. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's do a fire. See if we can get these guys down pretty quick. Also, he comes up with Tree Boy. Winter comes up with some really strange tree fact knowledge. Like in this game, I ran into trees that had explosive pods, and I didn't know that there was actually such a thing in real life until Null Winter informed me of such a thing. Exploding dangerous trees. Because I was like, what the hell kind of tree explodes when you're done with it? But, you know, he just proved me wrong. The sandbox. Yes, maybe. So I need to find an open area here. Maybe here? Sigh. There's a phone at the beginning of this, and I didn't really know I needed it. So let's do Pooh. Teleport B to Winters. There we go. Hopefully this is enough space. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know anybody. Okay, so I need the phone. I need to call my sister. Yeah, if I refer to anybody wrongly, just, yeah, smack me. I don't know. Correct me. Do whatever you need to do. Randomize button. Yeah, I definitely don't get upset about it myself. I'm kind of, like, on the fence, too. Like, I'm obviously, you know, I've been a dude all my life, and I've lived as a male person, but honestly, the idea of gender's never really jived with me fully. Could be because of the autism, who knows? Could just be because I'm strange. Who the hell knows, dude? Let's see, let's get that pencil eraser out. Don't need anything else, just give me my pencil eraser. That's correct. Shit, and I probably should think about, throwing some stuff into storage, too. Like, I don't need the Hawkeye anymore. I don't need the stupid hieroglyph anymore. Okay, thank you for the pencil eraser, Bubba. Yeah. Okay, so let's call back with escargot. Let us pick up something from me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's get out of here again. Come on. Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, kids aren't the only people that do pretend these days, or ever, really. You know, but I mean, they're kids. They can play make-believe all they want. Once you become an adult and you're still playing make-believe, then I'll have a problem with it. So there's one point in time where objective reality just needs to be more of your focus than fantasy, you know? So, what do you want me to take? You can take up to 3 things. So let's start off with... Shit, I never did find the truffles in the swamp. That's kind of bad. Shit, nothing here. Let's go to Paula. Probably still need the monkey's love. Let's give the hieroglyph copy. Well, yeah, no, I agree, Nullwinter, but, you know, there's a time and place for everything, right? Okay, and does he have anything? I thought I had more than that to get rid of. Monkey's love. I probably have some shit that I could sell, too. Like the spectrum beam. Let's see. I can't see anything else. I might as well just sell the Dragonite. Dude, I'm never gonna use that shit. Receiver phone, exit mouse, and I never use the damn exit mouse, but I still have it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with playing make-believe as an adult as long as you can discern between the differences between make-believe and objective reality. The problem is there are a lot of people, even in modern society, that play make-believe without even admitting that it's make-believe, you know? Okay, so let's sell the Dragonite. 500, yes, that's good. Let's see, let's sell the more Dragonite. While it may be useful, I don't really use consumables, and I'd much rather value my open inventory space. Shit, I didn't want to buy anything. Poor posse. Is that your, what was it, Deadlands campaign, right? Yeah, Deadlands campaign. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. I definitely appreciate your offer to host that, too, by the way. I meant to mention it a while ago. You said to gather up friends and ask you about it, but truth of the matter is I don't have a lot of people to play that sort of thing with. If I did, then I could probably do it. You know, I'd probably host myself, something anyway. But one of the reasons why I don't play RPGs or even board games, and I haven't for years, is because I'm not a very social person, you know? Let's see. Yeah, get rid of that one bat. No, and I'd take you up on it if I thought I could stretch it, you know? And, you know, I do want to make sure that I specify that a lot of it is just me being the antisocial mook that I currently am. So, I've been having a huge problem with my social ability for a while now. It's been almost 5 years. It's been almost 5 years I've been exclusively just completely antisocial. So now I got my eraser and I can go back to that one place and get rid of that pencil. Too high level to be a mook. Dude, when I saw that term in this, I thought it was for a while I was thinking it was like some sort of slur. So I had to look it up, and no, it's just an insult. It's not a slur. Let's just bash. I think I'll just bash. Yeah, just an insult. Not as much of a slur, but just it's like saying moron or idiot or something like that. I think I just hit Jeff really hard. So let's do a life up on him. No, don't freeze. God dang it. And of course he just froze Paula. So I guess let's do a recovery on Paula. I stream 3 times a week, typically. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I usually start at noontime Central Standard. That's GMT minus 6. And I try to stream until 3 to 4 p.m. my time, which is, like I said, Central Standard. Sometimes I'll stream outside of that schedule. Sometimes I'll stream on other days, but they're informal streams, usually games that I don't list as scheduled. I usually don't repeat too often, or maybe games that I'm just playing. Like sometimes on Saturday or Sunday night I'll stream. But mostly, I do try and always stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, let's freeze Mr. Robot. And let's bash the Shambler. And that's pretty much religiously, so I'll miss a stream now and again, but most of the time, I try and religiously stream those days. Religiously without the religion. Okay. Come on, get that whirling robo down. There you go, losing my religion. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. losing my religion, trying to keep... Man, that's been forever since I've, like, dug on REM. I used to really love them at one point in time. Now I'm just kind of meh. They're okay. They serve a purpose in the history of music. Definitely a band that's of its age, of its time. That reminds me of that Tom Snyder? Todd Snyder, that was it. He did that one song that was called the Seattle Grunge Rock Blues that was kind of like a spoof of REM. That's some pretty funny stuff, dude. I used to love Todd Snyder. His stuff was so awesome. Wonder whatever happened to him. So in the last few days, I typed up a resume and I actually applied for a couple of jobs. We'll see if we can get them. One of them is doing support for an MMO, or for possible multiple MMOs. Unfortunately, the job listing didn't list the products that I'd be supporting, so who knows on that one. And another one was doing content submission QR for VR chat models. So people submit their, VR chat avatars and stuff, and I'd like QC them to make sure that they meet guidelines and such. Which, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about both of them. Either one of them sound kind of silly, and both of them pay garbage, too. So it's like almost not worth typing up the entire resume to do it. But I did. We'll see how that goes. Those are the first two jobs I've applied for in like 4 years. No, first 3. I applied for one a while ago, and while I got it, it never really panned out. So, we'll see how that goes. I haven't played an MMO in God knows how long. Well, I did play City of Heroes just recently, because it was Rebirth. And City of Heroes was always one of my favorite MMOs, but the idea of supporting one just seems kind of weird at this point. I didn't even know they were much of a thing. Again, it's just kind of silly to play MMOs when you're not only you don't really have a friend circle to play it with, but you're also not social enough to be friendly in the game with other groups of people and find friends. Let's see. Pencil eraser. Use. For some weird reason, the pencil was erased. Where are these guys? Oh my god. Let's do the same thing. Psy music. Actually, no, let's just bash with him. And then Psy fire. Second level fire, right? Let's do that. Yeah, also Tree Boy, my game selection varies on the different days too. Like, I have themes for each of my days that I stream. So for example, on Wednesday, I call that my modern PC game day. And that's where I stream any game that was made after about 2009 that I have sitting in my game collection that I want to play from front to back. Currently, I'm playing one called Monster Sanctuary for Windows. It's kind of like a Pokemon-esque style game. Wait a second. Did I have to just erase that again? I'm pretty sure I'd been through that already. Oh, god damn it. And then today is what I call my Retro Console Day. It's playing console games that are from about 2006 back, from about the PS2, the GameCube, maybe even the Wii era, Xbox era, and back. And then Friday is my retro PC day. That's any PC game that is before the Windows 95 era. So I don't do Windows 95 stuff because a lot of that stuff is really hard to do on a modern platform. But anything from like Windows 3.11, DOS, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, stuff that kind of follow my chain of lived experiences in the computer world are fair game. What is this? Brick Road. Oh, isn't this the area that has the... Oh no, this is the stupid dungeon that I've been in already. I guess let's talk to Dad. Hey, 173 grand. And on Friday, I'm currently doing Commodore 64 CRPGs that were made typically around the mid-'80s. Right now, I'm concentrating on a game company called Strategic Simulations Incorporated. Doesn't this region evolve as time passes and you do it repeatedly? I don't know, dude. Maybe. I do know that I've gotten that pencil gone before. Or no, maybe I didn't. Maybe I went through the dungeon because the dungeon comes out and goes in, so maybe I never got that pencil gone. Because I think last time I was here, I was only here with Jeff, right? What are you guys? Oh, something I beat the shit out instantly. 2000 XP, that's not bad. So this is probably where I get the second song, right? I think it is. Yeah, they're all running from me, dude. These are all easy kills. Yeah, I don't know if that's true, Nullwinner. I'm not sure. Now that I remember it, I probably didn't actually erase that pencil before, because I think last time I was here, I was only here with Jeff. And I couldn't actually get the song here either. Because the song was, you can't get the song unless you have Billy, or Thorn, or whatever, my main guy. Excuse me? What is this asshole? Arachnid. Well, so much for him. Okay. So yeah, currently on Fridays I'm playing a series from Strategic Simulations Incorporated called the Fantasy series. And I'm working on Fantasy 3. After that... Is this where it was? After that, I will be playing a game series called Road War. Road War Europa, Road War 2000. Kind of a Mad Max-esque style game. Nice! Shit, who's even leveling with these auto combats? Oh shit. One of them I didn't get. Did I climb up the wrong area or what? I don't know if I did or not. Oh no, this is where the song was. Because I remember complimenting the really odd color of water. Maybe it was another place that had this really odd colored water. Yeah, so I didn't get anything from it. Okay, I'm gonna have to consult the walkthrough because I don't know what the hell I'm doing or where I'm going. Because I'm almost positive that that's where the song was. Yeah, no, I like, so my, shit, where am I going here? Oh, I guess I'm taking a break is what I'm doing. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing Earthbound for the SNES. Wonderful mid 90s CRPG for the SNES. If you do like our content, make sure you give me a follow below here, where I do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT minus 6. Or you can catch our pre-recorded stuff over on YouTube. Hit the subscribe and the alert button to know when we're coming out with new content, which is every day, pretty much every day. Sometimes not on the weekends, but you know how that goes. Anyway, you can catch any of my other social media links down in my abouts, and I will be back after this short musical break.